Okay, this is Ripper, or a Wumbus with the Mac Gamecast, and today we are looking at the early access game from Steam called Interstellar Marines. This is an indie game, or an indie shooter game. At the moment, it's Team Deathmatch only, or TDM 4v4. Features some pretty cool lighting effects, weather effects. It's missing some basic stuff right now, like a jump key, or not a key, jump function, crouch, sprint, a few other things like that. But it's very functional. It's a lot of fun, so I just wanted to talk about the game. This is a 10-minute deathmatch, 4v4 on one of the maps winner, and we get to see some pretty cool dynamic weather effects later, like the lights change. It goes dark, for example. On other certain maps, it'll even go pitch black entirely, and you have to run around with your flashlight, which is pretty cool. A few things annoying me here. I'm commenting on how when you aim down your sight and you fire, the muzzle flash blocks your sight, which makes it hard to keep shooting people. So that's kind of annoying. But you can do a few other things, like turn on a laser sight. You saw me do right there. You can take your helmet off, which you just see me do. That helps you see better in certain weather conditions, though not in this weather condition, because there's also like rain and storms and stuff like that. The laser sight will give you away at longer distances, so you want to be careful about using it. This game is a bit more tactical. I mean, you have no health counter, there's no map. You have to really rely a lot on awareness of your teammates. It is nice. It's interesting because this game was on Kickstarter. I did back it, though they didn't reach their funding, sadly. But it's a pretty interesting game. As far as I know, it's developed in the Unity engine, which means it can be played in Mac or PC. Like, this is a Steam Play game. It's $15 right now. Should have mentioned that sooner. But I was playing it. You can actually play the multiplayer on their website through the browser with the Unity plugin. Though this just seemed to have come out today or yesterday on Steam as an early access game. So I don't know if those two things are still separate, or you play them together, or what. I can't say, because I know you can also buy it on their site, like I said. But it's a pretty cool game and worth checking out if you like FPS, or FPS with a slight tactical bent. I mean, I play Battlefield, I play Rainbow Six, I play Call of Duty, so I like pretty much everything. But if you like something, in between, not too Call of Duty, not too tactical, this is a pretty good balance. Some of the maps are a little big for just 4v4. I find, like, you'll just run around, like, trying to find people. It'd be nicer to be able to have, like, at least a 5v5 or a 6v6 in some of these bigger maps. For sure. But the game feels good, the shooting's good. It just needs some more features. I would personally very much like a mini-map. I mean, you're in the future. I'm a Marine and a future Space Marine guy in a futuristic suit with a helmet. I should have some kind of HUD. A little ammo counter. I mean, you have an ammo counter there. But something on the gun could be cool. But a mini-map would be really nice to show off. Not necessarily something like Call of Duty, but I don't know, something basic would be nifty. I like that they added these triangles of your teammates, these yellow triangles you see. Those are all my teammates, so that's convenient. It didn't used to be in the browser version. I mean, I haven't played it in a while. Maybe they updated it to include that. Can't say. But it is a way to keep track of your teammates. There is friendly fire. Didn't get killed in this match, but in the last map I was playing on, you see some nice lighting effects there. Last map I was playing on completely indoor map, and the lights turn on and off at certain points till it goes pitch black, so I got team killed twice. I mean, the triangles are still there. It shouldn't happen, but people are stupid. So that's unfortunate, but, it does make you have to watch your fire. Right there would be nice, like if I had a sprint key, if I had a jump key. I mean, I know I was getting shot at, but constrained by movement. Like, I couldn't jump out of the way, I couldn't sprint out of the way. I was nearly around that corner. A little bit more of something would have let me live. So that's a few little things about this currently annoy me, but they're also working on it. I mean, this is done by 2 guys, 0 Point Software. They've been at this project for a long time. They have a lot of heart, a lot of passion, and in my opinion, a good bit of talent. This is the multiplayer portion of the game. It's going to have a co-op function. It's going to have a single player like campaign with co-op. It's going to have this multiplayer. There's going to be other game modes, and as far as I know, we will see things like gun attachments. I mean, we have a red dot sight already, and a red dot sight basically, and a laser sight if you want. But in there, if you go to their website, which is interstellarmarines.com, you can play like challenges, and in there you have all these gun attachments like silencers and better clips and stuff like that. So it'd be interesting to see those things implemented in the multiplayer game. I don't know what kind of system. There's another early access game, Insurgency. So fun killing people in this game. It's pretty, you can die really fast, so it's pretty satisfying. But so it's saying there's another game called Insurgency, which uses like a point system based on how well your team's doing. The more you do objectively, the more supply you get, and you use supply to buy your gun attachments. So I don't know if that would be a good system here, or just allows you like a Call of Duty system where you get 1 attachment per gun, or 2 or something. I don't know what would actually be fair, balanced, or make sense in the context of this game yet, because it's still pretty new, but the ability to have some extra attachments would be pretty nice. I'd love to see some kind of scope. You see this guy here, I love the darkness, hope they don't change it. This is as dark as it gets on this map, but it's still cool, because it makes the visibility a little harder to see. But yeah, you know, the game's very promising, and the developers are hard at work. I heard the like sprint and crouch and stuff are coming up next, which is nice. I need to hop into their community or forums or whatnot and give some feedback of my own. But the positioning, sound positioning, audio positioning in this game is excellent. Oh, my teammate killed that guy. But it's really easy to tell. Footsteps are coming from, gunfire is coming from. I really like that. Epic hipfire here. The laser sight would have helped, but as ever, aiming down your sights is the fastest way to kill people. But like I said, the muzzle flash annoys me, so I'd like to see that reduced. But the game's pretty fun, and I want to start featuring some indie games, some early access games on Steam, where games have just been greenlit, which is this. Eventually, team voice system would be pretty invaluable. Right now, there's a decent enough chat, but you know, working as a team, especially 4v4, would be really handy to be able to communicate on voice. I mean, as ever, I don't like games that implement it and you're forced to use it, or you can't turn it off or anything. Run into a few like that. That's annoying. But here you see me accidentally shoot my teammate. Takes a little damage, but he's okay. Definitely need some kind of voice chat, which I'm sure they can implement. They're pretty talented guys. I mean, this is an indie game, and this game looks fantastic. I mean, it's pretty impressive for just 2 guys. It is the Unity engine. Nice. But yeah, you know, the shooting feels good, the movement feels good, the sound effects are good, the graphics are great. There's really a lot to like about this game, in my opinion. So if you're a shooter fan, please check it out. You know, it's $15, it's not that much. You can view more on the Steam page. You know, you can view this gameplay video. So my recommendation, definitely check it out. Keep it in, follow the game, see where it goes. And as ever, please rate, please subscribe, and leave comments.